The jury heard from several witnesses today in the Michael Jackson wrongful death lawsuit. CBS 2's Randy Page explains one witness testified about the pop star's career in the early 2000s.
Michael Jackson's former head of security, Michael LaPerouse, seen here on the left, was back on the stand this morning after being called by attorneys for AEG Live last week in their defense in the wrongful death case. LaPerouse testified he was present at Universal Studios for the filming of this music video in 2001, featuring some well-known actors sharing the screen with Jackson. LaPerouse testified he was present at this Democratic fundraising event in 2002.
The king of pop, Mr. Michael Jackson.
And at this American Bandstand 50th anniversary show a month later. The jury was also shown Jackson's cameo appearance in the movie Men in Black 2.
What about that position you promised me in Men in Black?
When asked to explain the relevance of these videos to the case, Jackson family attorneys said AEG attorneys were trying to portray Michael Jackson to the jury as under the influence of drugs in the early 2000s, that he hadn't done any significant work since the History Tour in the late 90s.
On to the latest in the Michael Jackson wrongful death lawsuit. Testimony continued today from the singer's former head of security. He says he raised concerns with Jackson's doctors over prescribed drugs. Eyewitness News reporter Miriam Hernandez was in the courtroom and has today's story.
If Michael Jackson was dependent on medication 7 years before his death, would he have been able to perform in many shows and videos in that time period? Spanning 2001 to 2004, Jackson attorney Deborah Chang showed jurors the star in the spotlight. The plaintiffs claim that Jackson did not have any serious drug problem until years later in 2009, and only because Jackson partnered with AEG for his comeback tour when Conrad Murray was selected to be his personal physician. The videos were played to rebut the testimony of Michael LaPerouse, a former LA County Sheriff's deputy and Jackson's head of security when the videos were shot. He had testified that at least a dozen times Jackson appeared under the influence of an unknown substance. He detailed one episode in 2002 when Jackson passed out and his children called 911. Under cross-examination, LaPerouse said he was unaware of Jackson's pain from scalp treatments. About the 911 incident, LaPerouse said he was not in the room when paramedics treated Jackson and that he had no reason to believe that the incident was related to drugs. AEG's defense elicited from LaPerouse that incidents of apparent inebriation seemed to escalate in 2004. Jackson's trial and acquittal in Santa Barbara on molestation charges. Regarding the video shot before then, LaPerouse told the jury that Jackson was never unable to perform because of intoxication or drug use. The Jackson's attorney claimed that AEG should compensate Katherine Jackson for her son's loss and that the pop star could have made as much as $1.6 billion if he had agreed to a global tour. Today, the AEG consultant Eric Briggs rejected the plaintiff's figures, calling them imaginary. Furthermore, that Jackson's history with drugs and sedation shortened his life expectancy. The Jackson attorneys argue that there was pent-up demand for Jackson concerts and that fans would buy up tickets like never before. Meantime, what did Jackson's family know about his troubles? The defense says tomorrow jurors may hear from Jackson's brother, Randy.